Super Click Party up in the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast.
Oh God!
Oh, come on! You know that was good.
It was interesting.
So that was a dead giveaway that I'm wearing my Adam Cole Young Bucks Super Click T-shirt.
Super Click.
But we are back once again for another episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. I am Blitzball Champ. On the other line is Hollywood Cinema. Say what's up.
What's here?
You're all geared up and everything for the storm?
I got snacks out the wazoo.
Good. Me as well. For those that are watching, we're referring to preparation for Hurricane Florence that should be hitting this weekend. But here's hoping that there will be less damages and less casualties, if not any. And hopefully it'll dwindle down even before it arrives, hopefully.
That'd be nice.
But one thing we do know for sure is we got quite a bit coming up this weekend in the form of our next WWE pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell.
Yes, we do.
But first, we are going to do a quick recap of the Mae Young Classic, as another 4 matches were streamed on the WWE Network this past Wednesday. So, let's go ahead and jump into that, shall we?
Shall we?
So, what in the world is that in the background?
Ding, 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 ding.
You making some ice?
Yes. Gotta prepare.
We got Sub-Zero on the other line making ice cubes. So, we had another 4 matches that took place. First match was Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, the Fujiwara armbar specialist, taking on Priscilla Kelly. Which the Virtuosa. What's that?
She got them yeeks. Yes, she do. Them things were on prime display.
You talking about Priscilla Kelly or Deonna Purrazzo?
Yes.
Well,
she had the hang time, as I call it.
Oh, you're talking about Priscilla Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Watch that match again. And look.
I mean,
that thing was no.
Wow. Yeah.
What else?
Of course, the Virtuosa picked up the victory by submission with a Fujiwara armbar.
Made the weirdo tap, or the gypsy, because they kept talking about how she's a gypsy.
Yeah, it was weird, but I mean, it was a pretty good match. I really liked how a lot more of Deonna Purrazzo's ability was showcased, because I mean, as you know, along with her striking, she does have a little bit of high-flying and technical background. And that's really what kind of pulled me into liking her back when she was with the Women of Honor on ROH. And of course, I've gotten a chance to see Deonna Purrazzo wrestle live on 2 occasions, actually. 2 occasions.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was on 2 ROH shows. And like I said, she's really good. She's part of Team Adams, meaning she was trained by Damian Adams, just like Karen Q. They're like best friends. But yeah, they were trained by Damian Adams. Tasha Steelz was trained by Damian Adams. So yeah, but they've been showcasing Deonna Purrazzo quite a bit lately as far as promos, and you know, she recently, not too long ago, had a match on NXT against Bianca Belair, which she did lose, but you know, they're showing her off more. You know, she was in a backstage promo alongside Dakota Kai
Yep.
against what's his face, Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. So yeah, that's an interesting alliance of Dakota Kai and Deonna Purrazzo. But yeah, she looked great in this first round match, and yeah, it was a pretty good match, and Deonna Purrazzo won by submission. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, I knew she was going to win just because the fact that she signed.
Yes, she is signed.
Oh, bet.
But next up, this I was kind of surprised at the outcome. I didn't think she would win, but Zuxis versus Ariel Monroe, which Zuxis won.
Yeah, okay. Should have won.
What's that?
It was an interesting choice. I was like, oh, I thought they were going to be featuring old girl.
Yeah, I thought so too. They even had
Look,
Cedric
I was crying.
even had Cedric Alexander and their daughter in the seats watching Ariel Monroe's match, and it was a good match. Don't get me wrong, it was a great match.
It was.
It really showcased both their abilities, and I was really digging Ariel Monroe's style, and I honestly hope she's signed as well. I think she would fit in great in the women's division in the WWE. But that was a nice little top rope Spanish fly that Zuxis hit to win the match. You know, it's really good to see a lot of the ladies pull off some of these high flying or difficult moves. You know, that was really really cool. But yeah, I picked Ariel Monroe to win, but nah, she lost. I was surprised at that. But Xerxes advances. You have anything else you want to add to that match?
No, I liked the whole "don't touch my hair" stuff. That was good. That was a really good little segment. Kind of won the crowd over to her.
Yeah, yeah.
Big Swole.
Big Swole. Yeah, she definitely had the crowd behind her more compared to Xerxes. So they were definitely feeling it. And like I said, I hope she's signed. I really do. But next up, I mean, this was a no-brainer, even though, I mean, on paper, it looks like the other one should have destroyed the other one, but on paper, that's just on paper. But yeah. Casey Catanzaro versus Reina Gonzalez, which Casey Catanzaro got the victory. After the match, that was kind of weird, just Reina Gonzalez hoisting her up on her shoulder.
It was very, very weird.
But, I mean, I gotta dig Casey Catanzaro doing a couple of cool moves, you know, how she entered the ring and just, you know, it was, you know, as much like, which she signed too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I look forward to seeing really what else she'll bring to the table, because she did some pretty cool stuff. Didn't have a lot of offense, but she did some pretty cool stuff in that match.
Yeah, she was good. I like the fact that the old girl didn't have a friggin' eye patch this time.
Oh yeah. Oh, Reina Gonzalez. Yeah, in the first Mae Young Classic, she had the eye patch. But yet again, another first round elimination on Reina Gonzalez, unfortunately.
Yep.
But yeah, the female American Ninja Warrior herself, Casey Catanzaro, advances. Too bad for her. We already know that her second round matchup will be against Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
Here's the thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
We know
Rhea Ripley is.
You see, I initially told myself, yeah, Rhea Ripley's going to destroy her. I mean, let's be real. But here's the thing about it.
kind of same.
We know Rhea Ripley is the UK Women's Champion.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
they're
like,
pushing that chick to the moon. They're
so
pushing that woman. They're pushing that young lady to the moon, man.
yeah, because I mean,
They have to now. I mean,
it's kind of a double-edged sword because it's like you don't want to make because we know that she's champion, and even though now this did take place before she became champion, correct?
yes.
Okay, that's another thing we got to factor in, which is why I feel like Rhea Ripley, you know, has a great chance of going far in this tournament. But on the
Start crazy.
yeah, but on the
We're
other
starting crazy.
but on the other hand, considering the type of wrestler and persona that Katie Catanzaro is showing, plus the fact that her first round matchup was against a much bigger opponent. You look at Rhea Ripley, who is a much bigger opponent.
It's gonna run, her look's gonna run out, man. You already know how this goes. You make people start to think that, the normal people, but you know that first one was just a feature match. This next one's for real.
True. Like, you're right.
This is for real. This is not time for American Ninja Warrior girl who's never been in a match. We're gonna put her over Rhea Ripley, who we know is gonna be champion, and who was in the last one. Not like and featured in the last one, not like eye patch.
I mean, she was featured in the last one, just, the two personas are different now.
Yeah, but she was featured much in a much different light than old girl with the eye patch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She was treated like a big deal. Like you knew she was signed as soon as she showed up.
Yeah, even not ever hearing of her, because I never even heard of her.
Yeah,
before.
me neither. As soon as the way they treat her, I was like, oh, she signed for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still sticking with Rhea Ripley beating Casey Catanzaro. It's just, you know how WWE can be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such
and that goes both ways.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of spotlight on Casey Catanzaro.
Yeah, that USA Today shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, dude, like, what if there was, just out of nowhere, they decide for a bigger push for Casey Catanzaro? I mean,
I can't say officially.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She's not winning this tournament, but it's like, we know she's signed, and it's like, because she is so unique out of every other competitor in this tournament. I mean, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. And then the main event match was Mercedes Martinez versus Ashley Rain, which was also a good one. I was kind of bummed that they didn't have Ashley Rain attempt the raindrop, which is, usually her finisher back in ROH and in Impact Wrestling. But it was a great match. Mercedes Martinez got the victory. And like I said, Mercedes Martinez is one of my picks to possibly get to the finals. I will say this, though. Because of what was shown, we know now that Mercedes Martinez will face off against the legendary Meiko Satomura.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still sticking with my pick. It's just, it's tough because Meiko Satomura kind of reminds me of like what Tajiri was in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
You know,
and you know how this goes. You're either out in the first round or you're out in the second round.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's also one of those things where you don't want to make them look so cheesy that their ability gets disrespected by like a first round or a second round elimination. You know what I mean? Like,
but it's going to be against Mercedes, so it's a different kind of thing. She's
true.
been around to make sure that it's not disrespectful.
Yeah, that's true. And not only that, right now,
Not a rookie.
right now, I feel like the crowd is more behind Mercedes Martinez.
Well, they're going to be, yeah.
But it'll definitely be a great match. You know, we got a Japanese legend and an longtime indie veteran, because Mercedes Martinez has been in the business a long time.
15 years.
So it's a match I'm definitely excited for. But yeah, did you want to elaborate any on this week's matches anymore before we move forward?
No, it's weird watching them because I know the outcome of what the final setup's going to be, but it's interesting watching these matches. Because I forgot the certain matchup results, but
Right. But so that means 2 more weeks and the first round will be done.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, another 4 matches in the books.
Done scared.
Alrighty. Shall we just jump right into the shows, or go to Hell in a Cell last?
Yeah, let's wait for Hell in a Cell last.
Okay. All right. So Raw.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got more dogs.
I mean, I guess there were a few bright spots, but nothing,
Are there? Like what?
I mean, the Triple H promo, I mean,
Yeah.
that was all right. Roman Reigns, I guess, attacking Braun Strowman.
Same.
So pretty much Kevin Owens, I guess it's safe to say, has gotten the ironclad contract treatment.
Yeah, I mean he's got a 5-year contract right now, and they have nothing for him. So now he's going to be there to help Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
So bad. Such a waste.
Yeah, it just makes it seem like the whole quitting angle shouldn't have even happened, because it's really...
Yeah. It meant nothing.
Because, I mean, if they were going to do it, he should have been gone for an extended amount of time.
It's just like the Dolph Ziggler one.
Yeah.
It's just like Dolph Ziggler one. Except for Dolph Ziggler left the damn championship.
Yeah. Or the CM Punk one as well.
Yeah, ugh. Yeah. But CM Punk one was at least good.
Yeah. That one was good.
And it ultimately had some intrigue because he had a championship.
True. Yeah, that much is true.
That was kind of like, yeah! Fuck you, man. That's when he blew in the kisses. Ooh, that shit's great.
And then, AJ Styles did the same thing in Impact Wrestling as well. But,
well, that was bad. That was real bad.
Yeah, well, they tried.
A lot of people did that shit in Impact. A lot. They do that shit all the time in Impact.
I'm going to win the title, and I'm going to defend it in Pro Wrestling Noah and New Japan and All Japan and Michinoku Pro.
We know that's not happening.
Yeah.
Now maybe, but it definitely wasn't happening back then.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see. The tag champs, Ziggler and Mr. Ziggles and Drew McIntyre.
The War Dogs
beat the... That's their name now?
Well, that's what he called them, so I'm calling them the friggin' War Dogs.
Oh, that's so lame.
I'm calling... I mean, I don't know why LT would say, I got War Dogs. Like, those are your War Dogs. Okay, the War Dogs. That's what you guys are. Dogs.
It's so weird. But they beat the B team. And then they got attacked by Rollins and Ambrose afterwards.
God, can I just say this?
Go for it.
What's going on with the mid-card singles championships right now? It might as well not even exist.
Remind me again, who's Intercontinental Champion?
Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. So yeah. So what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Honestly,
It's so dumb. Like sometimes I liked it. I liked it when Stone Cold and Triple H were the power trip and they won the tag team championships, right? Because that put all the eyes on all those championships.
Right.
It actually consolidated the viewership's focus on those championships. Those championships with those top tier, like the Intercontinental Championship being with Triple H, and those two things being beside each other, makes them feel good together. Like it feels good. When DX would do it, felt great. It made the European title seem more important.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is this shit?
Which is why I still have my big complaint about, I don't know why, Mr. Ziggles and Drew McIntyre are a tag team. They deserve to be singles wrestlers. And Ambrose and Rollins, it's like we've already seen them as tag champs before. We've already seen it. And it's like
they're not going. They better not win. They better not win that shit. I'll be so pissed. I'll be like, what's the point of this?
I don't know why they have not considered a Dean Ambrose heel turn attacking Seth.
I believe they might just be holding off and just doing it again, just holding on to it so they can get their Shield reunion run that they never got the last time. Because they missed out on making all that sweet merch money.
That's true. I guess that's what the big push is for.
That's a new three-headed dog shirt.
Yeah, I mean, it all points back to they want another long-running Shield.
They do.
Faction.
It'll be Dean that does it. But it'll just be the Seth that will have anything to do with Roman.
Yeah.
No, I would like it to. Probably the WWE the universe. I don't know. It's stupid.
It really is.
They were able to pull the trigger as soon as they had it, but they didn't. One of the few times they didn't pull the trigger too fast.
And it's like Raw's tag team division now is just it's slop. I mean, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, really? Like,
yeah.
Come on now.
Weird. Like, he keeps looking at Chad Gable really oddly.
It's like
oh, you're gonna do this? Like what?
I'm gonna change you into Glorious Gable.
No. Please don't.
Oh man. And this was a former U.S. champion.
Yeah.
And that run was kind of...
That was forgettable.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It was like they just gave it to him just to give it to him. Then they went Nakamura. They just gave him the U.S. title just to give it to him. Yeah. So here you go. Something, because we've done nothing with you.
Yeah.
Well, this thing nobody cares about.
It's just so ridiculous what this tag team division on Raw is. I mean, what? Ugh.
It was good for a while, and then the New Day left.
Yeah. Let's see. Ronda Rousey and Natalya beat Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. A last-minute change that Alexa Bliss announced was Alicia Fox, but nope, swapped out for Mickie James. So,
Lord.
And then now apparently we are informed that Mick Foley will be the special guest referee for Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
And you want to know why?
Why?
Because they're going to announce a one-man show on the WWE Network right after, so that's why he's going to be the referee.
A one-man show?
That's going to be the main event, ladies and gentlemen, for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I figured that match was going to be the main event.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
And not only is Bobby Roode, Chad Gable just bad enough, but the fact that they beat up on the freaking Ascension.
Ascension can't catch a break.
And then Authors of Pain with Drake Maverick.
Ugh.
And see, when are they even gonna get in the title picture? It's like,
They just keep fighting jobbers and Titus Worldwide. What and did Titus Worldwide do anything this week?
dude, that needs to disband. That really needs to disband.
Did they do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
They really need to disband. Like, Apollo
Oh,
Crews is being held back. Nobody
they
gives a crap.
play it on.
Nobody gives a crap about Titus O'Neil anymore.
Nope.
And Dana Brooke is not being used to her full potential, like she was when she was teamed up with Emma.
Oh boy.
Oh man, dude, Raw needs so much help.
It's so bad. So bad.
And I guess Finn Balor beating Elias was entertaining because, I mean, you know,
Main event, oddly enough, which was it just felt like a weird doubt.
yeah.
But, it's like, oh, here you go. But it's like, but hold up, it doesn't make any sense. Why is this happening?
Yeah, but you know it's because, you know, I'm a Finn Balor fan, so.
People are just shit, man.
But and then Nikki Bella beat Ruby Riott, which that pretty much. Ruby Riott was on such a push, but now, oh, the Bellas are back. We're just gonna annihilate everybody and reestablish ourselves as the queens of the women's division because we're the Bellas.
Yep.
It's like, WWE, make up your mind.
They don't know what they're doing.
It's like Ronda Rousey's probably gonna have this super long title run because they're gonna keep saying Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss Part 5 and 7 and 20. Like,
Bad.
like what? Where's Nia Jax? Is she dead now or something? Like,
I think she was injured.
and then like, I mean, you got Alicia Fox, got, you know, Mickie James, you got dang on Ember Moon.
No. They only focus on the old timers.
Ember Moon, who never got her title shot.
Nope. Well, that worked for nothing.
Dude, they should have just supremely heavily delayed her main roster.
Yeah, but they really had nothing left for her in NXT.
True. I mean, she would have just had another rematch with Shayna Baszler, and you know.
Yep, would have lost.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, no, I'm done with Raw. You done with Raw?
I've been done. It's trash.
Trash. SmackDown.
A little bit better, not much.
SmackDown. So wait a minute. So we have Nikki on Raw and Brie on SmackDown. Is that how it is now, or are they both on? I'm confused now.
Well, set up on SmackDown, so I guess Nikki's not on SmackDown anymore because she goes wherever Cena is.
But Cena is.
He was on Raw last, wasn't he?
But technically, isn't he a free agent?
Yes. I can't tell. None of this stuff makes any sense at this point.
Yeah, I don't know either. See. Charlotte Flair defeated Sonya Deville, not surprised. Got attacked by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is looking gorgeous.
No, good boy.
More Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke Nakamura, and I don't care anymore.
Nobody cares. The U.S. title is irrelevant.
So because Rusev Day defeated the Bar, they get a SmackDown Tag Team title shot against the New Day. So, I mean, I guess that was kind of sort of exciting. And like I said, I'm not going to get too much into this because you already know how I feel about this, so I won't do a take 4, take 5 re-rant on this. But really, the main event Really?
Yeah, nice Miz impersonation.
I told myself for the longest time that I would be able to deal with Maurice being back as long as she was a manager. And you know what? What also bothers me is the fact that she could have came back and could have actually, been something. Like if she was to make a quote unquote in ring return. But no, she's not anything different than she was before. And that's what's even more annoying.
uh,
It's like I know that, there were other wrestlers that, were worse than her, but she had another return to the WWE where she could have made a bigger impact, especially in the ring. But no, like it's like, come on, at least can you understand what I'm coming from with that? At least with that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So of course, you know, went back and forth. Daniel Bryan enters the mix, and they go at it. And what's sad is even after he inadvertently pulled Daniel Bryan into Bree, they still were able to bounce back and still finish with the momentum. That's what's sad.
Because they're not. It's because they're not winning on Sunday.
And that's what's crazy. It's like some way somehow on the bigger stage, Miz is gonna get the better end of it, and now it's gonna be Miz and Maurice that's gonna end up getting the bigger end of it, and it's gonna suck.
I mean, they're probably not. Since Brian resigned,
Yeah,
Brian's gonna win. Like he's gonna win it in the end.
yeah. Well, I can't believe they see. I know SmackDown wasn't as bad as Raw, but that as the main event was just insulting.
It wasn't that great.
And then, okay, is Carmella a face now?
Yes,
Just like that, her paired with R-Truth.
because Maurice is the common denominator. Maurice said something mean about her, and she got mad, and now she's a face.
And then Asuka and Naomi.
They're Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Yeah, pretty much female Jackie Chan, female Chris Tucker. I mean, yeah, I know Asuka's Japanese, but still, like, that is such a weird pairing. Speaks Japanese. Oh, I like teriyaki too. Let's go eat. Just, oh man, I miss the intense, like verbally abusive, physically abusive Asuka.
I bet you do.
Oh man, you got anything you want to add about SmackDown?
It was not great.
What a week this was, leading up to dang on Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, one of the worst go home weeks I've seen.
But I guess there's hope for, the shows going into Super Show and Evolution. But yeah. All right. 205 Live.
Yeah.
I mean, 205 Live. 205 Live was pretty good. Another good match with Buddy Murphy, Grand Metalik. I really like that they're pushing Buddy Murphy as he gears up for his title shot at Super Show, which is in Melbourne, Australia. So it's understandable. Of course, Mustafa Ali's back to getting his feet wet again. So it's good to see him back in the ring. I really am looking forward to a rematch between him and Hideo Itami. I think it'll be good. And then Drew Gulak and Gentleman Jack Gallagher got the victory over Cedric Alexander and Akira Tozawa, which Akira Tozawa made, or excuse me, Drew Gulak made Akira Tozawa tap out to the Gulak. And but yeah, we already know that Drew Gulak's earned himself a cruiserweight title shot, which I believe he gets it at Hell in the Cell, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know what matches are exactly supposed to be at home, so to be honest with you. Except for the idols.
Okay, apparently he earned a Cruiserweight Championship shot, but they didn't announce where it would be at.
Well, that's weird.
I mean, I don't see why they don't just have it at Hell in the Cell, and then whoever the winner of that is will defend at Super Show. It's that simple. Like, what the heck? I don't get that. Do you?
No.
But oh, and by the way, what was up with dang on Leo Rush doing on Raw trying to...
You're right, mascots now. Drew Gulak was with the War Dogs. He got beat up. And then they had Leo Rush as a little mascot for Bobby Lashley for some reason.
Oh, man. That's just weird.
It made no sense whatsoever.
You got anything else for 205 Live?
No.
All right. Enter NXT. So, it's good to see Oney Larkin and Danny Burch back. They look strong, and I believe they will eventually get another tag team title shot. Tommaso Ciampa has music now.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Of course, denied taking out Aleister Black. They had a couple of other people checked in to Mr. Regal's office. Cassius Ohno, the Heavy Machinery. They had Kairi Sane. So, yeah. There's no telling how they're going to unravel this.
Yeah, I'm curious on who they're going to give the rub for this, because it's going to be somebody that's going to be featured for sure.
Right. They did a nice little featurette for the Forgotten Sons.
Yes.
So that's pretty neat. Shayna Baszler destroys Violet Payne. Nobody came out to save her. I was a little surprised with that.
She was a little busy in the back. She was a little busy in her dress, talking to Regal.
Yeah, there is that. I just figured I would have thought. Well, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a fair point. We got Lars Sullivan. He destroyed Raul Mendoza.
Eat his ass.
Nikki Cross versus Bianca Belair was exciting. Even with it ending in a double countout.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm sure there will be a rematch.
Oh God, yeah.
And it will be great. But yeah, it was a great match in itself. It was a really great match. These two definitely have chemistry in the ring together. And so yeah, I just learned that Bianca Belair's husband is Montez Ford.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's why they were gone. That's when they were both, because they were both gone recently and they were on their honeymoon.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was Montez Ford. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense. But yeah, that's all I have for NXT. You want to add anything to that?
No, it was good. It was good. Good show.
Yeah.
Best show of the week.
Alrighty, man. I was just so glad to see Oni Larkin and Danny Burch back. They looked really strong,
Yeah.
and the fans are behind them.
God, yeah.
But what do you think? I'm starting to really feel this Cassius Ono heelish way. I think this could end up turning into something good if they do it right.
Yeah.
So,
It has to be.
so it'll be interesting to see who kind of gets established in a feud with Cassius Ono. But this is good. I think this is good for him to kind of revive him.
Yeah, it should help him.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. And who knows? Maybe it might turn out to be Cassius Ono.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would. Didn't they have that already fought too? It would make sense too.
Or maybe even EC3.
Well, EC3 getting attacked by Lars Sullivan makes me believe it wasn't him.
Oh yeah, that is true too. I forgot about that. That is true. And I'm sure. Oh yeah, and it was also announced that Dakota Kai and Deonna Purrazzo will team up next week to face Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. So that should be good. See how well Dakota Kai and Deonna Purrazzo do as a tag team.
Should be good.
Yeah, should be really good. That's one thing I will say with Deonna Purrazzo being signed. They have really thrown her in there into matches consistently now.
Oh yeah, they want to feature her. She's signed. They want to get use out of her.
Yeah. I told you she was dating the villain Marty Scurll, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alrighty. And we got of course we got the champions versus champion, Ricochet versus Pete Dunne to look forward to. I believe that's next week. And yeah, it's funny what Pete Dunne was saying. I just gotta find a way to carry two belts in my mouth. But I mean, let's be real. Somebody's gonna interfere, and it's gonna end on a disqualification.
Right.
I really don't think this would be a time for them to have a 2-belt champion.
No, it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, if they pulled that trigger, I would be very shocked.
Yeah, it'd be too quick.
And the only way that I would see that it happening is if Ricochet was the winner, not if Pete Dunne was the winner.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Ricochet is very hot right now.
Yeah, but I feel like Pete Dunne is too, since he's had the championship for so long.
That is true too. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. Like, if you were to pick one to carry 2 belts, who would you pick?
Maybe Ricochet at this point.
Yeah. But I mean, with how well Pete Dunne carries the UK brand, it's like, not to mention, and with him being featured elsewhere as well, as far as regular NXT TV, it's hard. But I think Ricochet would probably be ideal, right, for now.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think somebody's going to interfere and cause a disqualification. I don't think they're going to have a 2-belt champion right now. Okay. Now let's move on to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's definitely not as big of a card as one would hope for, considering now both shows there's no show exclusive pay-per-view. Let's go ahead and make our picks. So, first off on this, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The New Day will defend against Rusev Day and Aiden English.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I'm going Rusev Day.
I can actually see it both ways. And what I mean is,
I would like for it to be Rusev Day, but I definitely see it to be a New Day.
I think it could be New Day because of the fact it wasn't that long ago that they just won the titles. But I could see Rusev Day and Aiden English winning because of the fact we've seen, the New Day as tag champs plenty of times anyway. We're used to that. We know what that's like. So it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. Rusev and Aiden English have been on a roll lately. So, I mean,
this is also usually how they break up teams as well.
True. This is tough. I would love to see Rusev and Aiden English win the titles. Because, I mean, Rusev hasn't had a title since the U.S. title.
This is true.
And last title that Aiden English had was the NXT Tag Team Championship. I think this would be good if they won this match. So I'm gonna go Rusev Day and Aiden English.
Good one.
I think even though there's a big chance the New Day may retain, I feel like if WWE Creative was smart, they would go ahead and pull the trigger on this. Because we all know what New Day as tag team champions are like anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the five-time out of the way. So it's like now, you know what? Give it to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it. And then we got the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Mr. Ziggles and Drew McIntyre defend against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Honestly, I could care less about this match.
Who could care less?
Who do you think?
I don't even know. It's so bad.
Because, I mean, really, both outcomes are kind of bad. I mean, if anything, I guess I would be okay with Rollins and Ambrose as tag champs just for the sake of Ziggler and McIntyre possibly breaking up and doing singles stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna just be neutral and that's gonna be my I don't really care pick.
Yeah.
How about you? Same thing?
Yeah.
Cool. So we can null that match. And then we got the intergender match, tag team match. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. I'm picking Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella because I don't care about Maurice.
Hey, don't nobody get two poops.
You're in agreement? In agreement?
I am.
Cool. And then we got a match that is potentially one of two excellent matches on this card. The SmackDown Women's Championship match where Charlotte Flair defends against former best friend Becky Lynch.
Oh, yeah. I know who I want to win, but I know who's going to win.
I'm definitely going to be pulling for Becky Lynch. You know that. But
I'm sure sometimes same person.
I don't know. But yeah, Charlotte's probably going to win.
Either that or she's gonna win by disqualification.
Now, if that were to happen, then that'll be a big switch from Becky Lynch's heel to Charlotte as heel.
No. I mean, like, Becky does something and the ref just doesn't like it because it's too aggressive.
Oh, I see. So well, that's very possible too. Because she'll have that whole thing hanging above her head that she can't win the big one again. So
yeah.
But I am gonna pull for Becky Lynch to win this because she deserves to be a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion.
She do.
Next up we have an official Hell in a Cell match. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. I mean,
I'm not looking forward to that whatsoever.
I'm not looking forward to it, but I mean, I'm a Hardy Boys fan, so I'll at least watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to get destroyed, but somehow get the victory. Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
So that's my pick, I guess, is Jeff Hardy, but I don't know.
Who does?
All right, next up, we have the Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey defends against Alexa Bliss.
Ooh, that's an easy one.
Well, here's the thing. Do you think it will be a squash match?
I believe it's not going to be that close.
Okay.
And then I wonder what was the point of all this, like I always do.
Yeah, I don't really know if there's any sort of plan for this. And I just really wonder how quick or how much offense Alexa Bliss will get in, or if there will be any interference. But I mean, let's be real. Ronda Rousey's going to retain.
Yeah.
But next up, which should be the main event, but it's not. It's the WWE Championship match where AJ Styles defends against Samoa Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think will win that?
I want it to be Joe, but it's probably going to be AJ because we already know we got like two different we got two different rematches coming for both Charlotte and AJ.
Right.
So it's not like what. So okay, like it's I don't know, kind of messes with it a little bit.
Yeah. And we know the last time Samoa Joe won by disqualification.
Mm-hmm. And this is a Hell in a Cell match, so.
Right.
Joe should win and needs to win, but I don't know if he will.
So you do feel the time is now for Samoa Joe to win?
Should, man. Otherwise, he's just Bray Wyatt talking shit and not doing anything.
I'm definitely hoping for an excellent match. But you know what? Just something tells me that AJ Styles is going to retain some way, somehow. I just feel like, he's big behind the crowd. Like, they've been riding him strong as pretty much the leader on SmackDown. And I just really feel like, I just don't think they're quite done with that yet. So I'm going to go AJ Styles. But it would be great if Samoa Joe won. I would not complain one bit if Samoa Joe won.
It'd be amazing.
And then the main event, the Universal Championship match, where Braun Strowman's official cashed-in Money in the Bank briefcase gets him this title shot against Roman Reigns with the hardcore legend Mick Foley as the special guest referee.
Yeah.
And this is also a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, and Mick Foley cannot take is forbidden from taking any bumps during the match.
Yeah, especially not off the cage. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Will Braun finally do it, or like, what do you think?
I don't care. It's gonna be Roman. Roman's gonna win, and Braun's gonna be another dumb idiot.
Yeah. And then that stable will seem like it was meant for nothing.
Yep, because they could definitely lose all opportunities that night.
Yeah.
And it'll make them look like what usually happens with people against Roman Reigns, which makes them look like idiots.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see how anything right could go with this.
Nope. There's no way they're going to give Braun the title after all this time. It's too late. They've dug themselves into a corner, into a hole on this one.
To be honest, dude, this is a messy looking card.
Yep.
And really, the only two matches I really even the least bit care about are the SmackDown Women's title match and the WWE title match.
That's it.
I mean, the SmackDown Tag Championship might be entertaining. And maybe even the Raw Tag Team Championship might be entertaining to a degree, but
possibly, but I got it.
And I feel like talking to others, they're looking more forward to Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch than anything else.
Yeah.
So, but do you have anything else you want to add about Hell in the Cell?
God, no. I'm not even looking forward to it that much. I'm only looking forward to the WWE Championship match and the SmackDown Women's Championship. I don't care about none of that other shit. Oh, and the Tag Team Championship, yeah. The SmackDown ones, not the Raw one.
Yeah.
Too shit about the Raw ones.
So, wow, no Cruiserweight Championship match, no United States Championship match, no Intercontinental Championship match. Wow.
Yep.
So the only singles titles are the two main.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they just don't give a shit no more.
Like, you don't have a single mid-card championship match?
So no guys are getting pay-per-view money. Good job.
Wow, I think that's the first that I've ever seen off the top of my head. A pay-per-view where none of the mid-card belts? Like,
new era, this has definitely happened.
If it has, I sure don't remember it. Maybe you do, but
Oh, I mean, it seems like something that would have totally happened.
oh, I see. Yeah, wow. And that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all.
Nope.
So I guess they have to fill in all of that the week after Hell in a Cell. Because, I mean, they don't have anything for Shinsuke Nakamura after defending the title against Jeff Hardy for the umpteenth time. And they don't really have anything for Seth Rollins with the Intercontinental title.
Nope.
So, I mean,
as a fighting champion, put it on the line all the time, but not so much.
Yep. He's probably going to need to drop the title to somebody that can make it relevant again. Especially if he's going to just keep on feuding with Ziggler and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
But okay, that's enough of that. But for the most part, Before we go, like you had mentioned WWE 2K19, I really just hope. I mean, I know it comes out next month, but I at least hope the DLC is in bunches, and it kind of fills those missing pieces. Like, how do you not have Tommaso Ciampa in there? He's your NXT champion.
Yeah, one of your biggest heels in NXT ever.
Yeah, I feel like all the belts should be in there.
Yeah.
At least with whatever ones that are DLC, you update. And I wish they would do those kind of roster updates, sort of similar to how they do NBA and NFL Madden updates.
They do those like all the time too.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. I'm still excited for 2K19. I'm still gonna get it, no doubt.
But it feels like another one of those. Okay, just add some wrestlers from last year, and then oddly take some out for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. So, Buddy Murphy's not even in there. Nikki Cross isn't in there. She was in there last year.
She was. Then again, Buddy Murphy was in 2 games ago, and they took him out last year too. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, him or Wesley Blake were not in it this year.
Right. No Nikki Cross, no EC3, no Ricochet.
Ricochet and EC3 I could definitely see being DLC.
I hope so. And I'm still kind of stuck on that Bianca Belair, but no Dakota Kai. I'm still kind of stuck on
I'm thinking she might be another female DLC for sure.
Yeah. But anything else you wanna add or bring up?
No.
Alrighty. Yeah, this was a pretty simple episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just as a reminder, this Sunday, the 16th, is the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. It's at what? 6 o'clock?
Is it? Or 7?
7. There's no pre-show?
There probably is, so let's say 6. But I feel like there's not even enough matches, because they have no pre-show matches announced.
Yeah, you're right. So I guess no kickoff. They're just going to go right into it.
Maybe, but they always try to do a kickoff. Maybe it'll be 30 minutes. I feel like it'll have to be 6, so there's no way they'll do it.
Because when I look at it, there is let me see how many matches we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches.
Yeah. And 6 of them are shit.
You think they're gonna make one of the matches? They're not. They're not.
I feel like the SmackDown Tag Team Championships will be on the pre-show.
Really?
Since both those teams have been on pre-show, either as teams, or as singles competitors in English and Russo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair, I guess.
All of those guys, and they've totally had the Bludgeon Brothers defended the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the kickoff show.
Right, that's a good point. But at least you got to give it up as far as the card. Has title matches. There's only one match on there that isn't no. There's only 2 matches on there that aren't title matches. So I mean,
yeah.
But still, there's no United States or Intercontinental Championship match. So
action whatsoever to be found, but whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess that'll do it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in, checking this out. Let me know what y'all think. Comments, likes, subscribes. Y'all know the deal. Other than that, this is Blitzball Champ and Hollywood Cinema for the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. guess we will see y'all next time, eh?
Yeah, we will.
Alrighty. Take care and go watch some pro wrestling.
Watch some pro wrestling and stay dry and safe.
Kairi Sane, Iro Shirai.